I used to practice 200 meter away from my house and
Wow.
under a mango
Really?
tree. And I used see
So,
your purpose is to learn English. The content is already there. For
yeah,
example,
hi Kabir. How are you doing, man? It's great to see you
yeah,
here.
hi. Thank you. Hi. I'm also I'm great. Thank you very much for inviting me. And I'm so sorry, first of all, that I couldn't join you on time. I
Yeah,
was a
that's all
little
right.
busy. Still, I am busy, but I managed my time to have a session
Oh,
with you. And I'm very glad to meet you eventually. So thank you so much for inviting me.
thank you so much for your precious time and thank you so much for joining us today. So, before we begin, I'd like you to introduce yourself briefly so that our audience can know you better. I am sure that everybody knows you, but still there are some viewers.
No, man, it's not like that. Still, many people out there that do not know me. So I just want to introduce myself for them who do not know me well. I am Kabir, and I'm speaking from the state Jharkhand. And currently, I'm living in Ranchi, the capital of Jharkhand. I'm a graduate. I'm not working. I am a YouTuber, and I have a YouTube channel. The name of my YouTube channel is Rural Talk. You can search it out, and I upload one-on-one conversation video just like podcast. So those people who are eager to improve their English by watching one-on-one session, they can also watch my video if they find it good and well. Apart from that, as far as my hobbies are concerned, I like to play cricket. I'm a big fan of cricket. And if I get a few or a little more free time, then what I do, I talk to people. I love meeting new people as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all about me shortly.
Yeah, it's
I think
great to
not
hear
shortly,
about you.
briefly. I have told everything about me.
Yeah, it's great to
I
hear about you.
I want to know about yourself shortly.
Yeah, my name is Zubair Pathan. I'm from Rajasthan and I've been learning English for almost 2 years now. And as you are a YouTuber, I'm also a YouTuber and just I'm just starting my journey as a YouTuber.
Okay, great.
And if you talk about my hobbies and my interests, so I like reading books and watching movies because it also helps me to improve my vocabulary as I'm a big fan of vocabulary. We'll come to that
Oh
later.
wow.
I'll ask you some questions
Okay.
regarding that.
No, don't ask me some question about vocab because my vocab section is so weak.
I'm not going
I
to
don't.
ask you some like quizzes.
Okay, right.
So,
So well, if you
yeah,
want to ask me a few more questions, then you can ask as you have invited. So I don't know what are you going to ask me today. I'm ready to answer if I have those answers.
yeah, surely, man. I'm not going to ask you so many difficult questions. So, the very basic question that we all have, uh, can you tell us about your journey? When did you start? From where did you start? When you started learning English, what was your level? Were you able to speak English, or like from where did you start?
See, the answer is very basic. Well, when someone starts learning English, everyone is a beginner. If someone is starting learning English, obviously they are beginner, they want to learn. If I'm very good at English, I know how to speak in English, I can communicate with everyone very easily. Why would I learn
Mhm.
English? Obviously not, right? So I was also a
Yeah.
beginner. I was also not able to communicate with people. I had also fear to talk to people. I was also, getting so many problems while speaking with them. I had pronunciation problem. Still, I do have problems, and I try to improve. I'm not
We
saying that
all
I'm
are learning.
perfect in English. Yes,
Yes, we
we
all
all
are
are
learning.
learner. We all are learning together. So we are in the same bucket,
Yeah.
just roaming here and there. Someone is good, someone is better, and someone is best. But we are in same category and we are learning. So I started my journey. It was the third year of my graduation, probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
I was at home during lockdown. Lockdown. If you have gone through my videos, then I have told about my journey.
Yes.
How did I start? Right. And I started practicing with my friends. Majorly, I was practicing because I feel, and this is a true fact. If you want to improve it in a short span of time, what you need to do, you just need to practice more and more rather than watching videos and listening people, observing people. If you want to play cricket, you have to take a bat and you have to take a ball and you have to hit the ball. You have to try to hit the ball. So just like you have to improve your speaking English, you have to try to speak it out, right? And this is what I was doing
Very
that
well
time. And
said.
I did it for a long, long, long period of time. Long period of time in the sense I was consistent. I was doing regularly. I was just like a crazy person. You won't believe me. After waking up in the morning, I used to have my breakfast a little bit, and I used to go to outside of my house. I used to practice with my friend, and I did not know the reason like why I was doing that. He was
Yeah,
also crazy
that's
with me. He is one of my best friends, and we both were doing. People were noticing me. Even few people asked me like, "What do you do there? Do you talk to your girlfriend every day?"
yeah.
Yes, I was
So how
like,
did you
I'm
feel
not
that
gonna tell
time?
you. I'm not gonna tell you the fact what I do. I don't care if you think something about me. Let you think. Let me do
Yeah.
what I do, and I'll be doing it. And I kept on doing. And after that, again things
So
restarted. Restarted in a sense like lockdown went away. After
yeah,
lockdown,
we are
everything
still alive.
resumed everything, and we got back to our positions. And
Yeah.
yeah, then during that time, I also started my YouTube channel, and it has been going on so far.
So as you said that you were you used to practice with your friends. So were you able to find a sincere partner? Because that is the one thing that we all face whenever
Obviously,
we
yes,
start learning English.
yes.
So were you
I
able to
told
find a
you,
sincere partner?
yes. He's one of my best friends. I told you he was also crazy like me. I was also not crazy. I was not the only one. He was also with me all the time. I used to call him.
So
He
you
used to pick
both,
my call. Yes.
yeah. So you both,
His mom used to tell him, just do whatever you will do. Otherwise, if Kabir calls you, you will just shut the door and you will not come out for 2 hours.
oh,
So,
wow.
yes,
So yeah, so you both share the same passion, so that's the reason. Okay, so your
yes,
friend
yes.
helped you and you helped him. Wow, that's nice.
Obviously, yes.
Like whenever
And
we
YouTube
start
helped
learning
both of
English,
us. And YouTube helped both of us to rectify our errors, to rectify our mistakes. We used to argue together, and eventually what we did, we used to go to YouTube to find the solution, because we did not have any tutor, and we considered the YouTube is our best tutor. Let's ask some question to YouTube, and definitely YouTube will reply us. And we got those answers. For example, if you have any doubt how to use the word might,
mm-hmm.
if you ask, you will get multiple videos on YouTube how to use might. We used to watch one out of those videos, and we used to rectify, we used to solve our problems in this way.
So YouTube helped you a lot. So wow, that's
Obviously,
wonderful. When it comes to learning English, we are advised that you need to watch some certain sort of videos and we need to read, we need to watch some movies in English. And it becomes really monotonous. It becomes sometimes it really becomes hard to watch and hard to read on a regular basis. Religiously, it becomes really hard for us to keep
yeah.
ourselves motivated. So tell us
Mhm.
about your story. Was it boring? Was it monotonous? Or was it fun for you?
Oh, that's a good question. See, I won't say it's boring. It is not boring. So listening or watching something is like a input. You have to listen. You have to observe people, obviously. But most important is
Yes.
speaking. Okay. What I did, I also listened many people, but I did not watch movies or web series in order to improve my English. I never did that. Still, I haven't watched
Okay.
a single piece of movie to improve my English. Never ever. What I did, I just chose some particular people or speaker who are really good at English. For example, Sundar Pichai. When he speaks,
Okay.
you feel like you fall in love with his English.
Yeah, definitely.
So I really, because everyone knows him, when you listen his speeches, Sundar Pichai, one of the speakers British speaker. His name is Mehendi Hassan. I used to listen him.
Okay.
Even that
Yeah.
time, I was not able to understand him properly. I was not able to understand him even 50%. But I
Yeah.
kept on watching his video again and again and again. I don't know why I was doing, and now I realize that I was doing a great job.
Yes, definitely
Uh,
you were.
yeah. Huh. So I just chose some particular people and I chose some particular video for a day. And I watched those video multiple times. I did not watch just like one video. I watched it. Let's watch the next video. No. I just watched that video again and again and again. And I observed. Whenever I watch the next time, I got something new. Maybe new
Mhm.
way of speaking, maybe new way of pronunciation. Because we were learning. At one time, you
Yeah.
can't get 100%, man, right? You have to,
Yes.
what you do when you study something you couldn't understand, so you say like, let me read one more time, I can get it 70%, right? So you just read it again, 70 read it and again you get 70%, again you read and you get 90%, once again you read and then you get 100%. So you revise 3 or 4 times, you study books, then you get the 100% concept.
So you
Same
mean
thing I
basically
applied
you
there.
so basically you used to watch a video multiple times. Is that what you mean?
Obviously, yes. And that's the great way. If you don't believe, you just go and try it out. You will get the result.
Okay. So were you able to do that? Because it's
I
really
did. I
now
did.
liking
I
to
did,
watch a
man.
video multiple times.
See,
So
your purpose is to learn English. The content is already there. For example,
yeah.
you are a mathematics student, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you are learning trigonometry. Okay. The first chapter you're dealing with trigonometry and you completed it, but you couldn't understand 100%.
So
Okay.
we'll have to
And you're
revise.
saying that I'm gonna go the next chapter. Will it be okay? No, because content first here it is available. What you do, you just make your concept clear, crystal clear. And English is a language, you can't make it crystal clear. There are a
Yeah,
lot of
definitely.
doubts. This is not our language. A lot of confusions, arguments. Why this? Why not this? You might have seen talking people, right? All is well,
Yeah.
all are well. Why one sentence? One word, minute and minute. Why one word, two pronunciation? It seems like
Yeah,
rubbish,
English
right?
is really
But
funny language.
yeah,
So, yeah. So, like, as you are saying that you used to watch a lot of videos multiple times. So, what
yes.
is your interest? Did you used to watch some videos of your interest, or did you used to pick any random videos?
Let me ask you a question before answering your question, right?
Yeah.
And the answer is hidden here. See,
Okay.
what's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is cricket.
Love cricket. Okay. Mm. So you start watching tennis from today onwards. Will you do that?
I I got your answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here is the answer, always choose your interest so that you won't feel boring, man. Otherwise, you're gonna
Yeah.
get bored. You're gonna feel super duper boring.
After listening to
And
you,
after just watching 10 to 15 minutes, you will skip that video. You will no, I'm not gonna watch it. Come on. What do? You choose your choice, your favorite topic or content that you love watching. Some people love watching blogs, some people love watching news, some people love watching speeches. So it totally depends on people
yeah, after listening to you,
what they
I would
love
say
to
that
watch.
you have a gift of gap. Your communication skills are really great. So, what is your why?
Thank you so
Why did
much.
you start learning English?
Everyone needs it, man. Everyone needs it. That's that's a bitter truth.
Okay.
There are a lot
So
of
have
people
you?
out there who are not a good communicator, who do not know English. But but if you know English, people from India, they consider this is not a language, this is a skill. People do consider in this way.
Yeah,
If you are good
they
at
do.
English, no, you might get many call from different companies that yes, we are ready to hire you just because of your English. This is also true, and
Yeah.
this is a mode of communication. I wanted to talk to people, and I'm a student of engineering background, so I needed that. And there are a few more reasons that I wanted to improve, and eventually I improved. I haven't improved, I have been improving so far. I have been learning.
Yes, we all are in the journey. We all are
Anyway,
improving. Yeah, have you
yes,
ever thought of giving up? Like after watching a video
no,
multiple or tens of times, have you
I
ever
don't
thought,
think, no, never. I never felt bored, to be very honest.
okay, so basically you never did anything which was not of your interest. So yeah,
Just because after 4 or 5 months of my learning period, I started YouTube, and just like one or two people appreciated me, and I got motivated. And from one to two people, it became four to five people. From four to five, it became 16. From 16, it became 1600. And now I have like 9,000 followers on YouTube. So whenever I
great
get
man.
one subscriber, one positive comment, one positive comment, I feel really motivated. I really, really feel motivated. And I
Wow.
try to stay motivated, and I try to upload the next video for them, and I try to talk to them. But unfortunately, these days I'm having a little busy schedule. So that's why I do not respond to few people. And I also I did not respond you initially. So I'm so sorry for that. People
No,
might be
no,
thinking about me that he is arrogant. Very
no,
honest,
that's
I'm
not
not.
a big deal, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
yeah.
People are
We all
having
have
certain issues in their own life. So
yeah,
I, not problem, I am busy somewhere else. You can also check, I'm
yeah,
not regular on YouTube. Every 4 or 5 days, I'm uploading one video. So these are the reasons. Anyway, I think we should conclude the session here.
yeah. One last question before we conclude. One last. What was your biggest challenge
Biggest challenge, where? In which part
when you
of my
started
life?
learning English? Or yeah, when you started learning English, what was your biggest challenge? For me, it was finding a sincere partner.
See, partner was not my challenge because I told you, my friend and I decided initially, and we started talking. How did we start? We made a video of 30 seconds initially, and we sent to each other. You sent a video of 30 seconds to me, and I'll send you a video of 30 seconds to you. And we just shared our video to each other, and we watched, we reviewed, and we did it only for 2 days. And we said, like, no, let's speak with each other because we wanted to become YouTuber, right? And that's why we wanted to face the camera. Anyway, so my
Yeah.
biggest challenge, I would say, the facing people around you, because initially I used to practice 200 meter away from my house, and
Wow.
under the mango
Really?
tree, and I used to practice with my friend. Then what I did, I just reduced the distance. I just shrunk the distance from 200 meter. I made it 100 meter. And after that, I entered my house. After entering my
Okay.
house, I closed my door. After closing my door, I opened my door. And then I started practicing openly with everyone, in front of
Uh,
everyone. And everyone got to know that he is doing something. Right. Yes.
So wow, that's a great journey you have with you, and such an inspiring journey you have. So
Oh,
yeah,
is it?
talking to people like you always motivates me to keep doing and keep hustling. So do you have any advice for learners who are just starting from scratch?
The most important suggestion I would like to give them, what, they couldn't face people. Just like I told you about myself. when they speak, for example, somebody starts talking to you and he or she is quite normal with you, but when the next person comes beside them or beside you, you feel very hesitant, you get
Yeah.
nervous that that person sitting beside you is going to judge you. So do not think
Yes.
like this. Let them judge. You do your work. You are a learner. The first work, the first intention that we are a learner. We make mistake, and while making mistake, we will learn. So do not think about other people, how they are going to judge you. You do your work, be honest, and practice more. That's it.
Yeah, it.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's a well said
Yeah.
perspective here. And yeah, that's all for today.